Well, how's it going, JDM crew? John here from JDM Expo, and I'm pretty sure you're wondering what the heck is this. Some of you guys are more familiar with some of the classics, so you'll probably be excited if you've been playing this in any racing games, but this here is the Nissan Pao. And you might be thinking at first, John, that must be a really tiny engine in there. It's just a little car to get around the city. But it couldn't be further from the truth. It's actually a little bit bigger than a K engine, so this is actually a 1.0 liter 4-cylinder. So it's only around 50 horsepower and 50 foot-pounds of torque, but with a 5-speed manual like this one has, it can get up and go. The car is pretty light, which I'm just gonna walk around here so you guys can see I have that classic look to it. And this, believe it or not, was actually made in the early 90s, so between like 89 and 94. But yeah, with that 5-speed manual in the city, you get about 44 miles a gallon, and the peak efficiency is actually around 40 miles an hour, 60 kilometers an hour. So you'll actually get about 69 miles per gallon. Yeah, I know, nice. So before I jump into the interior, I'll show you guys around this engine bay. But interestingly enough, might notice slightly different sounds on the panels. There's actually some plastic components, kind of like K cars, but a lot of lightning on this one, but still a metal chassis, so it keeps it nice and strong. So let's hop in the engine bay. I'll show you what it's got. All right, and you might notice this is actually carbureted. And yes, it is that efficient even with a carbureted engine. Being only 1 liter, of course. This does have AC as well as power steering. So you have all the modern amenities you'd expect from a 90s vehicle, but with some crazy efficiency. And here's some numbers for you guys if you're wondering a little bit more about the vehicle. Yes, as you can see, the MA10S engine. So this is the 1.0 liter. And yeah, this hood, funny enough, you can kind of hear it's actually plastic. It's not aluminum, but nice and light, so good stuff. Alright, and as you can see here, it's quite boxy, but it's got that retro look. It looks older than it really is. This and the Nissan Figaro are pretty good examples of that styling that they had in the 80s into the early 90s. And here you can see the interior panels and the interior space. A nice fabric here. It's definitely a classic style, almost timeless really, but with a modern twist. Semi-modern, I guess, classic for us now in this era. But this also came in a cloth top that was a convertible, and of course we have this one which happens to be metal, and you can actually stack some goodies up there if you need to go deliver. But as small as it may seem, because of the larger headroom, boxy shape of this, it actually is pretty comfortable while driving. And this one here has almost 112,000 kilometers. We've got 111,770 on the clock right now. And as you can see from this interior though, it just has a real classic look to it. we got the 5-speed manual AM/FM radio with cassette. Yes, that is a cassette player. Yeah, believe it or not, this car was actually designed in Aichi Prefecture, which is here in Nagoya, and made at the Opama plant, which I used to live by. It's near Yokohama in Yokosuka, and that's where they actually make the 350Zs as well. So the Fair Ladies were made there. So a lot of history with these Nissan plants, but funny enough, designed over here, which this is the home turf of Toyota. So very unique pedigree for sure on this car. Oh. Got to be a little bit more firm despite it being a small car, but very nice. Well, if you're interested in this or any other vehicles, make sure to contact our sales team, info@jdm-expo.com. Get a lot of really neat finds like this and special requests. And our sales team can fill you in on the details if you're looking for something more modified or something original just like this. And shipping has been improving in certain parts of the world, so make sure to check in with them if you're wondering about your territories, and we could check with our partners worldwide, so we've got you covered. And as always, thanks for stopping by, and take care of yourselves wherever you are in the world, and keep the JDM dreams alive. As unique as they may be. Don't worry about it, we got you covered. Take care now.